Well, we're following the storm as it moves north into Georgia.
Our Brett Buffington is in the town of Perry, 2 hours south of Atlanta, where the storm is headed next.
Well, Lynn, good evening tonight from Perry, Georgia, where you can see Hurricane Michael is certainly making itself felt here tonight. We are in essentially the center of the state, and tonight here in Houston County, Georgia, they are under a hurricane warning, bracing for what will be the winds of a Category 1 hurricane expected to make its way through here overnight. They are asking people, as always in these kinds of storms, to stay off the road and stay put. Already tonight, the wind speeds here sustained at over 35 miles an hour, meaning 911 crews are saying they aren't going out until those wind speeds go back down, and that will be sometime early tomorrow morning. Certainly expecting trees to come down here. The good news so far, the power is not out, but overnight tonight, that is expected to change here. Of course, we'll have full updates on Hurricane Michael online and starting tomorrow morning on Morning Rush. We are in Houston County in Perry, Georgia tonight. I'm Brett Buffington, KHOU 11 News.